So the next game that we'll be doing in what we'll call the Giygas block is Ushio Tora, which is based on a manga from the 80s, which had an anime a few years ago. You can play as Ushio or Tora. Tora's just slow, but he's not bad. You might have to use him in the run if the play goes poorly. But we'll see what happens. Really only gets used in the final boss. This is a very boss-heavy game, so there'll be lots of movement. Although there's lots of minor enemies, but they go down pretty fast. So you do about, I would say, triple damage with jumping attacks. So that's why we're going to be jumping a lot. The one where it has the overarching swipe. So primarily all the attacks will be done by jumping. There'll be some enemies where I'll be doing whatever attacks just to kill them because their movement will be so erratic. Nice. Ushio does have a double jump ability, which is good, but this is the first boss already. We got a down stab, we got an up stab. Where'd that enemy come from? That was weird. There's usually no enemies during the boss fight. There we go. Not bad. Pretty good first boss fight. We're gonna fight the ghost samurai. You can juggle him pretty easily on it's not too bad. Now we're gonna go on to phase 2 where he's got like insectoid demons coming out of his chest. That's it for that one, but there's a third phase where like you actually have to fight the demons. I guess we'll call him Shinigami. Or Oni or whatever. Come on. There we go. That's that fight. There's a couple bosses in the game that have really funny sounding death animations. I'm gonna fight the red man. This is weird. Usually I just hit him every time. That sounds pretty funny. We're gonna go right and then we're gonna go left. I gotta fight the red man again. So this one has like a little bit of iframes in between each attack. That's the sound I like that they make. This level sucks because of these guys. Their like movement's just really erratic, and it'll really mess up the run. Come on. Yeah, okay. Now onto round 2. You gotta try to have to predict where they're gonna move if they're off screen. And they have those like invincibility frames. Alright, that's very mid. Well, this is like actually the easier one. You just go in the direction like he's gonna aim for, like the opposite. I don't know why his movement's easier to predict. Although I'm not doing too well. Usually I can predict it pretty easily. That was okay. Not the best. fight Michael Jackson. Wow. Alright, like the first few seconds was pretty bad. The monks aren't too bad if you can hold them up in the corner. I think the next level is the alien. Yeah, this is like the hardest because the hitbox on these arms are like impossible. You have to like just kind of know where to hit them. Alright, we gotta go all the way right. And then we're gonna fight Greenomorph. Blech. This is me when I wake up in the morning. But, well, I haven't even gone to sleep yet, so it doesn't count. Oh, the monk is not being nice to me at all. What's next? Jackie Chan? Yeah. If he gets off screen, that sucks. Alright, that's actually good if he's on the far right, so I don't have to walk all the way across the screen. Now this fight really sucks. This guy's where like you have to use every attack in your arsenal just because he's so short. It's like freaking fighting Oddjob and Goldeneye. So I'll do downward thrusts and normal thrusts just to get attacks in. Because the jumping attacks are really hard to get. It's weird, I haven't gotten the... Oh, I got one. The upgrade to, like, does the beam attack. It's really helpful in the last level, which is actually the next level. My PB is like an 819, so we're definitely not going to PB, but we're on track to do decent. So the problem with the last level is there's a lot of enemies on each screen. And that can hold up if you don't have the beam upgrade. Alright, we're gonna use one. It does like double damage too. Oh, green bean man. There's gonna be one more room. Some of these enemies in general are crazy fast. But we're pretty much at the final boss right now. Oops. We got full health, so once you die in the final boss, as Ushio, it'll transition to Tora, but I should have enough health to juggle him. Alright, he's got another phase. Wakimbo. And then time is on lack of movement or stopping movement, so sub 10 or sub 930 is really good still. Like my old PB was like a 919 and I turned it down to like a 813. I don't even remember, but once you like get down the boss patterns for some of the bosses and the flying like Medusa-like heads, you can get a pretty decent time. Sub 10 is fairly simple to get, even with bad RNG. And with the game not being long, after like maybe a few days of running it, you can still get a good time. But yeah, that's Ushio Tora.